AITA for telling my friend that she is not my responsibility. I, F21, have a friend called Jessica, F21 fake name. When we were 16, Jessica got pregnant with her now ex-BF's baby, let's call her Nikki, F4. We have been friends for a while and I have been supporting her, since Nikki was born, because her ex-BF is a deadbeat. A few days ago, after a really bad date, around 2 a.m., she told me she just needed to chill at mine. I said sure, because the guy she met was a real creep. She brought Nikki, who was at her mother's, because she needed time with her baby and her soul sister, me. Even though her mom tried to prevent Jessica from taking Nikki to mine, because Nikki was sound asleep and Jessica was drunk so she had to buy an Uber. Jessica just took her kid and came to mine. I immediately tried putting Nikki to sleep, but she kept being woken up because Jessica was sobbing and screaming about the date she was on. I tried calming her down, but she took out some vodka I had in my cupboard and began giving herself pure shots. In between trying to get her to stop drinking and trying to put Nikki to bed, I had to go to the bathroom. When I came back, Jessica had left a mug filled with vodka on the kitchen counter and was just making a wreck out of my living room. Throwing pillows, her phone, throwing up. It was a sight. While I cleaned her vomit, I turned around to see Nikki got up again and began tasting the vodka mug and began throwing up as well. Jessica sees this and begins screaming at me, saying I should have moved the alcohol, saying I was a bad friend, taking advantage of her. And making her look like a bad mother. At this point it was around 5 a.m. I was exhausted and that was my final straw. So I screamed that her and her daughter are not my responsibility and she decided not to abort and she cannot expect me to look after them. After a bit of a back and forth, I kick her out. I call an Uber to take her back, but I also did not want Nikki going back with her mom because she was feeling ill and needed some rest. All our friends are calling me the because I kicked her out when she was drunk and vulnerable. So am I the asshole? Edit, Nikki after the vodka and throwing up basically stayed in her room for the rest of the night and was sound asleep when this arguing was taking place. I do regret saying it though, I love Nikki and every day I'm happy that she exists, I just wish Jessica was a bit less reckless around her and that is what I meant. In the exhaustion I muddled up my words, I was trying to say because she has the kid she has to look after it and nobody else has too. But no, I still feel awful for saying the abortion comment.